Welcome back to Avenues of Awakening. And one of the things I wanted to do in this show is sometimes do an energetic check-in of just things I've been picking up on or noticing among some of my friends and people that I talk to who frequently have kind of spiritually minded conversations. So over my lifetime in the last 15, 20 years, I've noticed a number of shifts in what I was considering to be spiritual. Even that word has kind of changed meaning, and it almost feels a little cliche because, everyone's spiritual at this point. And ultimately, when you get down to it, this whole life is a spiritual experience, right? No matter what you're working on, no matter where you are. But within that, we can say some things generally are categorized more spiritually. So in this, I'm not going to get into these deeply right now, don't worry. But what started off with just questions about who am I for a number of years, I would say 10 years, which included a number of groups, included a number of experiences, which I'll get into on later shows, transformed about 5-10 years ago into doing a lot of kind of interior personal work about my own wiring, karma, traumas, healing, things about myself that I did not see beforehand, that I think a lot of people came to understand. Just sticking with the big questions of who am I became avoidant. It was like it just feels like over time I keep trying to hang out in these etheric, amazing realms of spiritual states and realms. But somewhere along the way it became avoidant. Which isn't to say we want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. There's plenty there. But a lot of people I knew kind of needed to take some time to work on themselves, basically. And all of these things, it seems to me at this point, a lot of them never stop. We always have different phases in life where we need to work on ourselves, maybe where we need to come back to these higher realms as a refresher. But what I've noticed, and this is the point of today's energetic check-in, a lot of people I'm talking to seem to be again shifting into some purposeful work. Like during this coronavirus situation, a lot of them have kind of come back to center. They've gotten more time to themselves. There has been that internal work. And now we're trying to kind of almost naturally, some seeds and some sprouts of what we're wanting to do here are starting to emerge. And that's what I'm noticing with different people beginning some purposeful things in their life, some transformational things in their life. And I'm just curious if anyone else has noticed this or has experienced that or is going through that. And a lot of what I want to do and hope to do is support each other through that process, right? It's not an instant thing that happens. It's not clear cut always. And so how do we support each other through this process of transformation? And so I want to talk just a little bit about that, but that's kind of the energetic check-in is anyone else going through trying to give some water, some life to these seeds?